Congratulations, Powerhouse Coach. You made it to the final episode of this limited series podcast, which means that you are serious about growing your coaching business. If I were with you right now, wherever you're listening to this, I would give you jumping high fives. When you dedicate yourself, as you've done in this limited series podcast, by walking through all the steps and implementing them, it means that you're going to get where you want to go. So that is awesome. In this What's Next episode, I want to talk to you about the 5 reasons why you absolutely must work with me so I can help you get to 6 figures in your coaching business in the next 12 months. And I'm being a little bit playful here. Obviously, there's no pressure. I would imagine that if you've gotten to this point in the roadmap, you are liking what you're hearing and you have gotten a lot of great value out of this podcast. So I know it means that you are at least interested in us working together. So I want to give you 5 reasons why. Let's move forward. Number 1, the law of attraction brought us together for a reason. So think of it this way. Out of all the podcasts and coaches that you could have listened to, you found this one. And that means that the timing is right. I've had so many people tell me, oh my God, when I started to talk to you and you were saying what you were saying, there was so much synchronicity. And I just kept asking myself for a teacher to show me the way. And, this goes with that philosophy. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And it's not that I'm the end all be all master of everything. It's that I must be the next teacher on your journey. And I love to co-create success with the people that I attract my way. And I believe that one of the things that attracts coaches to me is my reason number 2, which is that you'd be working with a 6-figure coach who started from nothing and is now very happy. So if you remember, I shared in the Start Here episode that I began my entrepreneurial journey when I was on food stamps. So, I was on the floor crying one night and I had this epiphany that I was willing to do whatever it takes to completely radically transform my life so I could have better relationships and make more money. And so coaching started for me with thinking I was going to be a relationship coach because I had such a challenging time in relationships. And I discovered that I was very codependent. And as I started to read codependency books and learn about self-confidence and break through all of my own victim-mindedness and subordination problems and really devaluing myself, I started to feel like, wow, there is a way out of this. And I want to teach other people how to do that. And then when I started networking, it was with entrepreneurs. And I realized that the principles of changing your outer world, whether it be relationships or money or business, are very similar. So the subtext of everything is your inner world. And so it taught me that your outer world's a reflection of your inner world. And if you don't like what you're getting on the outside, change what's within. This can be applied to any area of life and business. And for me, that helped me create my 3 pillars in my business, which are personal power, win-win relationships, and money mastery. And all of those come from you changing from the inside out. And then when I added the layer of learning about the law of attraction and quantum physics and manifestation, and I really started to apply practical, actionable strategies, I saw such amazing results for myself and the people I was working with. And on that journey, I've also spent over $100,000 on getting coached myself. That's going to workshops, taking online courses, hiring one-on-one coaches, being in group coaching programs. I've really dedicated myself to learning every single thing I possibly can to understand human behavior and really apply it in ways that are simple and easy to follow. And I think one of the benefits of me being a 6-figure coach who started from nothing is that I did it on a shoestring budget at first. So I worked my way up. Obviously, I wasn't hiring $50,000 coaches right up front, but as I implemented what I was learning for free from podcasts and then started taking, a $2,000 course, and then I'd add a $5,000 course, and it started to work, and I was able to up-level myself and get what I wanted. Now, this isn't to say I haven't been on a roller coaster ride. I would say that entrepreneurship is a roller coaster ride, and I teach the philosophy of growth being a spiral growth curve. So in order to get to the next expansive level of yourself, you've got to go through the downward part of the spiral. So that's the roller coaster ride. It's not always up and fun and easy and flying. Sometimes it's like, oh man, I'm scared. I don't know what's next. I'm facing my own dark parts, my shit, my mindset, all the things. And so on this journey, I've learned so much. And not only am I happy in my business, I'm also really happy in my relationships. I'm happily married. My husband works with me. He left his C-suite job to come work with me full time. I'm friends with my ex-husband who I left having an affair. So we've done the growth work to become friends again and heal and take radical responsibility. I've made money. I've made tons of investment money. I've really implemented what I've learned. So I practice what I preach. And I think that if you hung out with people who have worked with me and you just watch my reviews or read my reviews, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm really inspired to help people. I think that coaching is a really big gift that you can bring to the world. And so I want to help coaches succeed because then I get to, selfishly be a part of that ripple effect. So, I always tell coaches there's a narcissistic and an altruistic side to coaching. The narcissistic side is that you want to help people and make money doing it. The altruistic side is that you are serving the world in a powerful way. And so there's this mix of altruism and narcissism. I help you, I get paid. I get paid, I help you. And then that ripples out into the world. And you want to have that balance. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in zone 2 forever, over delivering and undercharging. So you've got to have that narcissistic, altruistic balance where you feel good serving the world and getting paid to do it. And that's what I teach you. I'll teach you how to be balanced in your approach and create win-win exchanges to get to 6 figures or 7 figures, whatever level you want to get to. My goal is to reach a 7-figure business, have it be easy, flowing, and fun. I don't want a huge team because I don't like to manage people. It's not in my genius. So, for me, that's with a few core team members getting to 7 figures. We're on our way to continue to perpetuate success with my Inner Power Entrepreneur podcast, to work with coaches and help them create 6 and 7-figure businesses because that expands the impact I make too. And so, in my lifelong goal to impact a minimum of 5 million people, you're a part of that. So, hey, if this is resonating, let's work together and let's create wins together in the world and just have this huge ripple effect. And, you'll teach me things as well. It's a co-created process. So, I've helped myself go from food stamps to 6 figures, and I've helped a lot of different types of entrepreneurs break through their mindset problems, their stuckness, and really lead lives and businesses that feel deeply fulfilling. I would say one of the number one things that people say that they get from working with me is confidence and clarity about the direction they choose to go. Often I'll work with people and they'll change the trajectory of what they're doing because they realize that they've been doing what they thought they were supposed to do, or what, kind of sometimes that problem with sunk cost problems where they dump a lot of money into something and then realize it's not a good fit. And so I help them have the courage to do what's in their zone of genius and build a business that they love, because then every day feels like play. And that's how I design my whole life and business. And so, whether you work with me or someone else, make sure that you're paying attention to whether or not that coach has the lifestyle that you would want to model after. If you're working with a coach who's, an egocentric asshole, excuse my French, then are they a good person to be modeling after? Probably not. Maybe. If that's what you want to turn it into, that's up to you. You probably wouldn't be attracted to me because that's really not what I put out into the world. I care deeply. So the third reason that you would want to work with me is because my first focus is on up-leveling your mindset, because you will not succeed without mastering that part of yourself. I think that the reason most programs and coaches don't get you the results you want is because they overlook this part. And yet everything you're experiencing right now is a reflection of your inner world. Remember, your outer world's a reflection of your inner world. If you don't like what you're getting on the outside, change what's within. So if currently, right now, you're in a position where you're not getting what you want, you got to change what's within. So you need someone to show you how to do that. That's why I always offer hybrid programs that include both law of attraction, money mindset, manifestation strategies, plus the tactical business growth steps. Yeah, you need the business growth steps, but without the mindset and energetic alignment piece and really understanding the dynamics of the law of attraction, it's going to take you so much longer to get there. And it that doesn't have to be the case. When you learn universal principles and you understand how to use them to your benefit, you can win at the game of life and the money-making game in the business. And it can be fun. It can be a fun journey. The law of attraction is all about you having fun and learning how to up-level your vibrational frequency so that then you attract from that place instead of thinking like, oh, down the road when I have a successful business, all of a sudden I'll be happy. That's an impossibility, because if you're stressed out every day and you're freaked out about building your business, you're never going to get to a place of happiness because you're conditioning yourself to be stressed out, overwhelmed, and unhappy. You're creating a prison out of your business. And however you're showing up today is how you're going to attract your future to you. So it would be easy for me to hang out with you for 1 hour and see what's going on in your life. And I would know exactly what's going on in your subconscious mind by seeing the evidence of it in material form in your outer world. So you can predict your future by what you're thinking about today. And so that is what I love to teach you. I know the tactical, actionable business growth strategies. I taught them in this limited series podcast. So I have that in my back pocket. Even more importantly, I have the mindset and energetic alignment pieces that are going to be critical for you to succeed. Number 4, this is the 4th reason why I want you to come work with me. I deeply, deeply, deeply care about my clients. I always say that your success is my reputation. So if you aren't getting results when you're working with me, that's my reputation. So I love to help my clients get results, because when you succeed, I succeed. When you and I both succeed, the whole world succeeds. So you aren't just another payday for me. I'm all in. My programs always include interaction with me. So even in my, quote unquote DIY courses, I have implementation sessions where you can get coaching with me, because I don't want to just sell you a course or a product or a program or a service where you're not going to get to hang out with me and learn how to implement what you're experiencing, because you're not going to be as successful. So I really deeply care about your success. Number 5, working with me will help you shrink your timeline to get to 6-figure success. I want you to think about this. Could you get there without me? Absolutely 100%. I'm not a magic pill. You're the magic pill. Me helping you learn the steps and the energetic alignment pieces is just going to get you there faster. So it's not that I'm the end all be all and I have the only answer and the only solution. And I'm not a BSer. I'm not someone who's going to tell you, oh, come and hang out with me and you can do this overnight. And, I don't like to lie to you or just get a paycheck from you. I like, and then say you're going to be successful without putting in effort or changing yourself, which can be hard work. People who come work with me are ready to change. They're ready to really up level. And so I'm not going to lie to you and say that this is going to be just all, rainbows and fairies. It will change you from the inside out. You will never be the same person again after you work with me in anything that I offer. And that is because I know that unless you change from the inside out, it's not going to be permanent, lasting change. So I teach subconscious reprogramming strategies, and I like to get you into inspired action. When you start to experience what that's like, your whole world changes. And that is my vision for you and for myself. And that is what I am driven and inspired to teach my people. So you can just shrink the time gap when you work with me. Could I be the coach who is the right person to help you get there faster? Absolutely. If you're still listening right now, then I would say, yes, we must talk. So here are a few options for us to work together. Number 1, I have a coaching business growth roadmap course. So just like the 12 steps you got here in this limited series, you get a deep dive on those 12 steps. This deep dive includes templates, much longer lessons. Some of the questions you probably had when you were going through were like, oh, but what do I say when I ask a person for a review? Or how do I actually do a successful consult? I'll give you the steps in templated form. So much more in depth than you got here. Of course, here, I still gave you a ton of value. In the course, I give you even more. The course also includes 3 months of access to my Law of Attraction for Entrepreneurs daily program program because, like I said, I always do hybrid courses. So you're going to get the strategic business growth steps plus the mindset and law of attraction pieces. So in this Law of Attraction for Entrepreneurs program, you get a daily lesson every single morning, Monday through Friday. It's meant to be done in under 15 minutes. So I give you an inspirational law of attraction based lesson, and then you do a journaling prompt, a meditation, and an AffirMantra all in under 15 minutes. It's on an app, super easy to access, and this is a killer program. So you get access to that for 3 months, and then you also get 3 months of strategy and implementation coaching calls. So you can show up once a month and ask me any questions you want to ask me about the course. The reason I like to do this is because I told you I have your back. I'm not going to just give you a course and say, good luck, buddy. See you later. Thanks for the check. I see so many coaches doing this where, you get a course and awesome, they're gold. And how awesome would it be if you could ask them a question when you get stuck? That's what I'm there for you, because I know that is very helpful. When you have a question and you want to implement, but you're not sure what to do, you need the encouragement. You need help implementing. So in the Coaching Business Growth Roadmap course, that's what you get. It's a really killer program. Now, the second way is if you are on fire inspired to work with me to ensure that you get to 6 figures, I have a year-long intensive group coaching program. This will really accelerate your success. So in this, I offer 2 weeks of live group coaching. So on Mondays, we do mindset coaching, and on Wednesdays, we do business coaching. You get coursework in there. So you get the Coaching Business Growth Roadmap course plus another energetic alignment course where you break through your unconscious money blocks and sales fears and business habits and all of the things that you need to be successful from that energetic piece. And then you get the 12-step roadmap to get to 6 figures in 12 months, the Law of Attraction program that I was talking about. You have daily access to me for Q&A and support, and to the community. So you get a network of like-minded entrepreneurs who are also rapidly growing their businesses and, learning the principles of the Law of Attraction and how to implement them. So that's a program if you're like, I'm on fire, I'm ready, I'm all in, I love what I do, I want to take it to the next level, then the group coaching program is a good option for you. So to check out both of these programs and see which one is a good fit, just go to the link in the show notes that says Rapid Biz Growth with Dr. Amanda. There's going to be a link right after that. Click on it and it'll take you to a page where you can either just purchase the course or schedule a call with me to talk about the group coaching program. So those are the 2 ways that we could work together. It has been amazing to be here with you. I love what I do in the world. I wouldn't be doing it without you. So thank you for co-creating this opportunity for me to teach you what I've learned along my path of becoming a successful coach, building a business that I enjoy, building a legacy that it makes me cry tears of joy every day, where I'm like, really? I get paid to do this? This is awesome. That's how I want you to feel on your journey of building your 6 or 7 figure business, whatever level you want to get to, maybe 8, wherever you want to go. That's up to you. The sky is the limit. I look forward to co-creating success with you and helping you fulfill your dream of creating freedom through your business. Until I see you on a consult or in the course, I'm sending you rapid biz growth high fives. Thanks so much for being on this journey with me.